Intent. You had to have it to combat the phantoms. You had to see them, to focus on them, to intend to kill them to ensure that they were quantum locked as you battled them. As such, you had to be close. You had to be within range to slash, or pierce, or bludgeon them with the weapons you held in your manipulators. Matter, particles, or waves sent down range wouldn't do it. There was no intent in these matter, particles, or waves. They were simply sent down range in the hope that you could hurt the phantoms. Only, the phantoms would just phase, and the matter, particles, and waves would pass through them. It was why we called them phantoms. They were a wave of destructive force passing through the galaxy. None knew their origins. None could communicate with them. None but warriors could stop them. There were some few who, with primitive shaftslingers, could harm the phantoms, cause them some small damage. However, even then the damage was minimal, and quickly repaired by the phantoms. Then we met the humans, and everything changed. We tried to warn them. We tried to tell them of their need for warriors, not soldiers. They did not listen. They were determined to meet the phantoms with their soldiers, with their crude firearms. When the lead projectiles spewing from their weaponry actually killed the phantoms, the local commanders were shocked. They asked the humans how they were able to make their weapons work when no other race had been able to do the same. The humans were confused. They appeared to think that we fought as we did because of desire or pride or tradition, or 100 other reasons than the one we actually used. Intent. One of our commanders finally took one of the human officers aside and asked him how they were able to form intent with their weapons. The human officer paused for a moment and then laughed. "Privates!" the officer hollered. A number of their youngest soldiers stood straight, arms at their side, eyes looking straight. "Sir," they all answered. "What is the first rule of weapon safety?" the officer asked. "Do not point your weapon at anything you don't intend to destroy," they all answered in unison. The human officer turned back, with a feral grin on his face.